Even here in Brighton, on the south coast of the United Kingdom, I still want my JOKERJOKERtv.
Everybody clap your hands. Like this! Like this! Like this! Like this! Come on! Come on!
All right.
Uh-oh. Our camera's not on.
Uh-oh. Where's Eileen?
Eileen,
you forgot to change the camera battery. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Do we have that other dude?
What?
Oh, okay. So we don't need the sign language guy. Well, it would be hard with that to
Well, we can't
see
we
him
don't-
with the camera's not
Camera's
working.
still not working. Yeah, you know.
All right,
I
we're gonna have
think-
to send him home.
I think everybody can hear us.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we can start. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to Joker Joker TV.
Episode 8. Oh, there we are.
There we
Woo! Episode 85.
85,
Right?
man.
Am I right?
Can you believe that?
85? Yeah.
That's been a long time.
Woo! And we got matching shirts on today. Look
Oh,
at that.
yes.
My shirt says "Everybody's Weird."
Yeah.
Asheville. That's cool.
Yes. So you're going to definitely have to check that out.
We'll have to talk a little about that more later.
Yep, yeah.
So what you saw there in the opening, big fun.
Freak Machine.
Freak
Yeah, that
Machine.
definitely got us jamming.
Yeah, that got me moving around. I wanted to get up and dance. I love
Yeah.
that. Reminds me a little bit of Iggy Pop and the Stooges.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Oh, my God. Yeah,
do you
they
know
were
who
awesome.
that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not the Three Stooges.
Right.
There's more than three, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe less than three.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, later on in the show, we're going to have a live performance from Backyard Jungle.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
and
those people they are awesome.
Local Athens group, super group.
Yes.
And they do regular live streams, and you can like check stuff out on their Facebook, which they just set up the other day. So it's all ready to view. We've got the link in the description. You can check that out, but that's going to be a little bit later. So up next, starting the show off, we got a new mini-series that we're starting out this week, The Adventures of Ick and Glib.
Ick and Glib.
Yeah. So
Call me Ick, Mael.
that's the name of this episode, and I think we get a little bit of an intro into who Ick and Glib are and stuff like that. We're going to be playing episodes of The Adventures of Ick and Glib over the next, I think, 5 weeks it is. I think we got 5 episodes coming up. So look out for that. And I guess we'll be right back in just a little bit.
All right.
Wow, what a nice day.
Hey, look! That cloud looks like a kitty!
Yeah, it does. And that other one looks like a little girl, almost like you.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, it's raining. Let's get out of here. Gosh, Ick, seeing that little cloud version of you makes me think of that first time I met you in the room.
Ooh, I remember it like it was yesterday. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
What is this place?
We're in the loom. My name is Glib. I usually tell people that I'm a living skeleton resurrected by unknown forces to be an avatar of their dark desires. And then they just tell me not to be Glib. I think Glib is a good sounding name. What's yours?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? What do people call you?
Look, everybody! It's a flashback within a flashback. It's like Inception, except for worse. Who the hell knows? Enjoy it.
That's it. Just one last one. Look, Mama.
Is that statue made of boogers? Ick!
Mamma mia! I make it the homemade spaghetti.
That's not spaghetti. That's worms. Ick!
Here we go. Some tea and strumpets for everyone.
Is that food from the dumpster? Ick!
My name is Ick.
Hey, look, it stopped raining. Do you want to go throw rocks at cars from the overpass?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, this ad for the calendar. Only Yoli Arts presents the Boys of Toys calendar. It's got a bunch of half-naked dudes. What do you think, Rick? I can't hear you on the mic.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Would you buy this calendar?
I would buy that calendar.
Yeah, we met some of those people at some of the choirs. Yeah.
So let's see if we can develop a better understanding of capitalism. But first, who will define for us the term capital? That is, in its economic sense. All right, Joan, suppose you define it for us.
Well, money. Capital's money.
That's right, but only partially right. Let me demonstrate. Here is a dime. Suppose I take this dime and buy some ceramic clay. Now then, my money, which is capital, has been converted into raw material, which it logically follows must also be capital. I mold this clay into a child's toy animal. You would regard the energy expended by me as capital. Now, when I finish, I bake this clay toy in my oven at home. This oven, or any machine I might use in achieving the final product, must also be regarded as capital. Then I add the final touch and sell this toy for 39 cents, or at least I try to. And if I should succeed, I take the 39 cents, reinvest it in clay, and start the cycle again, employing again all the forms which capital may take, as raw materials, as energy, as machine, and so on. Capital, in a few words, is money at work producing things.
I said make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, money, money. I'm just trying to get my paper up, even enough to get a paper cut. I wish I had enough coin to play Tetris. Bumping the truth is in a tall beer on the set list, searching for love alone with the Netflix, faking that I'm drowning, just looking like a dead fish. And I guess you could say that I'm killing me smalls, like an American Idol. I wasn't feeling it, dog. I'm on the low end of my journey, just a few Jacksons down, or Harriet, or whoever the fuck is on the 20s by now. I'm quite a few years in my 20s by now, and I thought I'd have a few more damn 20s by now. Remember how we thought it would be steady rockin' daily at about 3:30, staring out the window up on TRL, but that was a high horse, now look how far we fell. I said make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, money, money. And sometimes I rap like I ain't got no money, and sometimes I rap like I might have a 20 in a hidden account, so I stay hidden from now till right about when the collectors come for me. There's no deep here, man, but I spit fire like I'm up in smoke. Just a poor folk trying to make another poor joke that don't seem to be working, so I'm right about fucking broke. That's why I write about how I'm right about fucking broke. And I wish there was a way I can make money off these kids who overuse jokes till they ain't funny, to sell the wax CDs It's nuts, yo, got 'em. When I'm so piss poor, I can't take a piss in that store rock bottom. And I know it's a brewery and not a fucking store, but fuck that. I care about syllables more than being accurate. From when I saw you ain't hacking it, I'm schooling motherfuckers and still backpacking it. Wait, bring it back, we under economic attack, and we'll never see the days that fade from red to black. Yeah, they hold us back and manufacture fear to keep the public spending until the end is near.
I said make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, 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 yeah. Make money, money, make money, money, money.
They say money can't buy happiness, but it sure can buy peace of mind. So I'm trying to sell a piece of mine in every single cheesy line. I still can't buy time, so I guess I just be leasing mine. And I don't know what's more broke, me or the system. Being a smart ass don't make cheddar, that's why they call it wisdom. And yeah, man, that is dumb, so sit back and listen, cause I can't account for the change that we all been missing. And I got nothing left to give, so I give no fucks. And anything that's fun costs at least $8.
Stan, don't you know the first law of physics? Anything that's fun costs at least $8.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's really great when I see people around me leaving more quote unquote like conventional jobs to pursue like their own money, like whether it be through music or photography or art in any way or anything, or even if it's like just like working for yourself as a plumber or carpenter or you know whatever. At any point you can make your own money. I think that's a really beautiful thing.
All right.
So what are you saying? You call that a call that a grip?
Yeah. It used to be called a stack, but now it's called a grip.
Yeah, I was calling it stacks.
Right. Yeah.
Stacks of $100 bills.
But I'm liking the Philly stuff that's coming out.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
mean,
another
Taste
band.
of Vomit, dude. They were awesome.
Yeah, we played them a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
We introduced them to everybody, and that's something that's a little bit older, called Money Money. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Grips.
So you know, if you haven't noticed,
yeah.
we've been wearing these souvenir shirts we got in Asheville.
I didn't know you were going to wear yours today.
Yeah, I had no idea you were going to wear yours. It was a surprise.
Yeah, that's funny. So everybody's weird. We got these. We were in Asheville this last weekend. What were we there for, Rick?
We were there for the designer toy convention,
Yep.
virtually assembled.
Well, it wasn't called virtually assembled.
It was assembled. Oh, assembly required.
Assembly required.
Where was the virtually? Oh, that was last year.
That was last year. Yeah. But I mean,
they finally got it all together.
We've got a bunch of interviews with the toy makers. We've got some interviews with different people around town, different business owners, like some of the sponsors of the event, and then just some places we went to while we were in town. We had a lot of fun. We ate at a really awesome Ethiopian restaurant.
Right, and I also add something I only thought I could get in New Jersey.
Yeah. And
that would be waffles and ice cream.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the Tasty Diner.
Tasty Diner, yeah. If you're craving waffles and ice cream, and it's got chocolate syrup on it.
It's not on the menu, though.
Right, you have to ask and tell them the Joker sent you.
Yeah, Joker sent you to get the waffles and ice cream.
To get the waffles and ice cream, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. So we've got a lot of video that we've got to edit and get through, and then we're going to show off a bunch of that. We're talking with Assembly Required, Matt from Assembly Required right now about maybe doing a little special. So we'll have to figure out a date for that, maybe in the next couple weeks or something, maybe before the end of the month. We could do some sort of special look back at Assembly Required and everything we did in Asheville.
Right.
So.
And maybe even have a special Asheville special also.
Oh, yeah. But we'll pepper a couple of those interviews in the next couple episodes, so you'll get a little look at some of those artists that were featured at the event. Some really cool, awesome people. So, all right.
And I noticed Taste of Vomit is in the chat, and let me just say, dude, I'm liking your stuff. I mean, dude, you nailed it on like a couple of them songs.
Yeah. And we got more. He gave me a bunch of stuff for us to show off. So be on the lookout. We'll play some more in another episode. But I just wanted to throw that one in there. I thought that was fun. I love that one. So.
And Avi, don't forget to get some Gatorade. That'll help with the fever too.
Oh, is Avi feeling bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't look at the chat today.
Yeah, we're down to one because we're using everybody else's phones for.
We're using phones
cameras.
for cameras, so yeah. Okay, well, coming up next, we've got TheatreOMatic, and if you were paying attention at the beginning of the episode, we played. It was the I Want My Joker TV from TheatreOMatic. That's Peter Quinn.
Right.
And he's a radio DJ in the Brighton, UK area. He has a. I wanted to make the note of it. He has a in the description of this video. There's a link to one of his radio stations that he does. I just can't remember what it's called now because I forgot to write that down. But It's in there. I promise.
But I wanted to say thank you to our friends in not only England but in the UK, which is the UK is the England also part of it, but also Italy. You know, for staying up with us so late. We appreciate that you're, at the bedtime hour.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
good morning to our
there.
friends in Asia.
Yeah.
I know you're just waking up and time to put on the show.
So that little clip at the beginning, the I Want My Joker TV, it featured the Brighton Buskers. So they looked really like they were doing pretty cool out there.
Yeah, and it looked like they were having a lot of fun, too.
I was trying to find more information about them online, but I couldn't.
So if anybody knows anything,
so Peter, maybe if you know those guys and you can send me some links to what they do, if they've got a social media link or something so we can link to them, that'd be really cool. But I'm sorry I couldn't find that because they were really cool. But we've got two pieces coming up next from TheatreOMatic, and the first one's called Man. And the second one is called 2119. And these are experimental films that Peter's doing. He says, he does radio for a living, and so he kind of does this as sort of a side hobby. And so we're going to have a lot more to play for him coming up. But let's check out these two pieces. It's Man and 2119. Light up the joint?
Yeah. Oh, man, you read my mind.
I knew you were saying before you started. There we are.
All
Okay,
right.
we're back.
We
So
are
that
back.
was Inheritmy Breakingwind.
Inheritmy Breakingwind.
We don't have the whole title. I can't see the whole title up there.
Wait
what
a
was
minute, doesn't that
called?
mean like smell my fart, but in a nice way?
Maybe. Oh, there you go. The World Went Silent, Part 1. So that's
Silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly. Is that like, is there a bunch of buried fart jokes in there that I didn't get the reference right away? Yeah, check out his Instagram. So he does, or they do art of like that. What you saw there is sort of like the art that they do, and I think they sell, prints and things like that. But they're going to be putting out a graphic novel. I think it got released today, in fact, where basically what you just saw on that video is the graphic novel. And so I haven't seen like any copies of that yet, other than what we saw on that video, but it looks pretty awesome. So I think they were saying it was based on a weird dream they had, so.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, now I'm kind of wondering where their dreams are going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It was cool.
Yeah, I'm liking the whole thing, though.
So we have...
I like the detail in the art, though. Because you notice, because I've seen like a lot of like cartoon art and print art and stuff like that, okay? But what I really liked about this was just like the shading in it. It almost gave it like a third-dimensional type of feel.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it looks like it was, to me, it looks like it was kind of done digitally or something. But I really like, I was going to bring in the guest. Toby, can we bring in the guests? Because we were talking just a second ago how it reminded us of, like, to me, it reminded me a little bit of the Max. And there's like a cartoon called The Max, and when you go back and look at that, most of the like scenes were just like the camera panning over an image. There we go. Okay,
right.
We have some guests with us. So we were talking just a minute ago, and so let me introduce.
This is Backyard Jungle, by the way.
Yep, Backyard Jungle. If you guys want to introduce each of yourselves real quick.
My name's John Kiran Fernandes.
We got an echo.
And my name's Adam, and we're here in the chat saying hi.
All right, there. I think we got rid of the echoes.
So
talk a little bit louder.
You guys, we appreciate you guys.
Talk a little bit louder.
Check.
My name is Brian. Good to be here. It's a great program.
And Mank.
Mank.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Awesome.
Mank or Mank?
Mank. M-A-N-K.
M-A-N-K. Mank. Okay.
Mank. Okay. All right. So we were just like talking during the middle of that video there. And what were you were saying, Adam? You were saying it reminded you of something.
Oh, I've seen a couple of those motion comics.
Yeah.
Kind of like where they bring a graphic novel to life, sort of.
Yeah.
And where they add more animation, and I like the way that this was done better.
Oh yeah.
Because that other way that I've seen kind of took me out of it.
Yeah.
And I like the way that this was like, this is the image, and we're going to create the drama and the movement just by moving the camera itself.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And I mean, like as you can see in it, none of it was animated at all. Just other than just the picture moving. You know, and that it was a really cool effect. So. Anyways, so we're looking forward to part 2 of that, definitely. So we'll see. Maybe in the next. I think they were saying something about like once the graphic novel is out, then I think after that we'll be showing off the part 2 of that. So.
Awesome.
Okay.
And we got Orbix coming up.
Yeah, we got Orbix coming up. We got some Raymond Bally, and then after that we're gonna have. You guys perform live. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to have a live performance from Backyard Jungle, and that'll be just a minute. So the Orbix, this is a brand new piece from Orbix. We showed something from them back on like, I think it was episode 34 or something like that. So, you know, I'm glad we got another piece from them. It's more, so, let's see, this was released, I don't have the date, but we wanted to make sure to mention that their album, which was released December 2020, it's available on Bandcamp. So we got a link to Bandcamp. Check that out. I think this is off of that album. It's a new video off that album. And then Raymond Bally. This is an artist that's part of the Primitive Substance Collective, which they're based. Let's see, they're the Jackie Puppet people. When we played the Jackie Puppet a couple weeks back, so Jackie Puppet, Raymond Bally, and Liquid, they're all sort of attached together in this collective called the Primitive Substance Collective. And so we've been getting a couple submissions from them that's super cool, and Raymond Bally does not disappoint. So let's get to that, and then in a few minutes we'll be going live with Backyard Jungle.
Backyard Jungle.
You're trying to say, Toby.
Wait up. Wait up.
Ish. Raymond, number 8 on the play part. That play button. Yeah. There you go.
Love your style, love your grace.
All right, so this is about a 1 minute piece.
Love your animal, love your space.
We'll have a little segue into you guys.
Love your
And if you want to
love
like
your
say, hey,
TV.
we're so and so, or if you want to just get started, what we're gonna do. Yeah. Right where you are. I need to move this chair.
Love your room, love your face. Love your charms, love your grief. Love your beauty, love your cameras. Love your motion, love your violence. Love your rituals, love your moves. Love your hips, love your beauty. Love your stillness, love your torment. Love your hair, love your body. Love your rockers.
Going live.
This is my
Three, what's it? Oh shit! I forgot the normal camera.
Yes.
Joker Joker TV, produced in Athens, Georgia, is a weekly live stream show that airs every Thursday night at 6:30. The program features all types of submissions from independent and underground artists, including music videos, short film, video skits, interviews with artists, live performances, and more. Artists of all types are encouraged to submit videos or to contact us with ideas for collaboration.
Is it just me, or is this guy maybe just a little bit of wackadoo in the braino?
I can do everything.
I just want to break things. But what?
Look, she's in a box and she is very cute.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to view past episodes and be notified of future live streams. Merchandise and more information for artists is available on our website. We thank you.
Words that have no human sound. Words that have no human sound.
One day you'll tell me that's right. Yeah, you know how I should see.
Tune in to Joker Joker TV Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. JokerJokertv.com.
Yeah.
Man, that was awesome.
I don't know if they're hearing us. I don't hear
I don't
me,
know where
so
Frank
I don't
is.
think they're hearing us.
You know, the sound.
Test, test, test. I don't know. Test, test. Test, test. Eileen, no sound.
Oh, we're working. Okay.
We're working?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
it's just in the headphones, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, yeah. So.
All right, well, forget the headphones then. All right, well, okay. We're getting settled. That was, so you saw back there, that was Backyard Jungle that performed live in studio. And then right after that was Psychic Friends Network, Good Time. So that was
awesome.
That was amazing. I was kind of hypnotized.
Oh, I don't know if anybody noticed. I'm wearing one of these cool wristbands.
Oh, yeah.
You know where I got this?
Yeah, I do.
At the Appalachian Pinball Museum.
Oh, yeah.
In, what was that, Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Henderson, something, yeah.
Yeah,
something
Hendersonville.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that is so worth going.
Yeah, that was really good. We spent like 2 or 3 hours there?
Yeah, okay,
Maybe it was
first
longer.
of all, when you go in there, it's almost like you're eating a lotus flower. Like time just goes by.
Yeah.
And then at one point, you went to go poop someplace, and I'm looking, and I'm like, an hour goes by. Next thing I need, he's hooked up on one of them pinball machines. I'm like, dude, we're supposed to be working here.
Yeah, I know. I think we tried to play almost every single one of them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we got the bands getting together right now, and I think they're going to come and join us on the couch.
Yeah, I think the band is coming to join us on the couch.
Is the band joining us on the couch? You guys?
Yeah, we're live, and we were gonna interview you.
We're live right now. You guys get on the couch.
I know you. We got the helicopter pad out there waiting, but we were hoping we could.
Here they
give
come.
you
They're coming in.
A little stop and chat. Here they come now. All right.
Can you guys?
Well, I can see us, but
okay.
Can you see us, Mr. T-Shot? Okay, they're coming in.
All right, so we're bringing in our guests for the evening, the live performers, Backyard Jungle. There they are.
Backyard Jungle.
Woo! Everybody welcome them to the show.
Oh, my God, that was an amazing sound.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I felt like it went really well.
Yeah. That was really cool. Hypnotizing.
So tell me about that. You know, now he's the expert in the music department. I told you, I'm the novice guy. So what's your sound?
We still wanted to play shows, so Brian had the idea that we do live streams. Me and him are roommates over there in Normal Town, and we wanted to do live streams. And so we've done, I think this is our 11th, and
Cool.
last night he collected a lot of them on a Facebook page called Backyard Jungle. So if you look for Backyard Jungle, you could go through and watch some of those live streams. And every one has been different. There's been different people. It's always been me and Brian, and then Adam was there for some of them. And it's always different people every week, and it's improvised, ambient, kind of free jazz, kind of experimental. But it's fresh every time.
Yeah, and you do it at like different places around town.
Yeah, we've done it by the train tracks because Brian found some power by the train tracks, which we plugged into. And
oh, you found power at the.
You say that.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't say that.
I'm sure they bought tickets.
This band is sponsored by CSX.
Yeah.
And we've done it at abandoned parking garages and
Nice.
Yeah, 4th of July was really cool.
Yeah, because
we set up out on the train tracks
and people were shooting off fireworks in the distance, and a train passed by at one point, and we just turned up our amps and played along with it.
Nice.
really good
Yeah, right over there where I used to live by the train tracks, and at night when they're coming in and they're slowing down and they're stopping and stuff like that, the noise it makes is just like this weird, eerie.
Yeah, my friend Jim that he plays with, and I played with in Old Smoky, Jim Willingham, he called the train the poor man's ocean, and I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
That is good.
So what about like you're doing these different performances and you say you got different people each time. What is it that sort of like brings it together to focus it at all? Like do you focus or is everything improv?
It's
implied that I'm focused.
Well, I don't know.
I'm kidding. But.
That's one thing that's good though is that because I've come in and out, done it a couple of times, and other people have as well. They're not controlling at all about it. They're like, man, just do what you feel.
Yeah, go for it. It's fresh every time.
Yeah,
and it's largely improvised.
Now, what would you classify your genre of music as being?
It's originally it was kind of ambient, but then it gets really noisy and experimental sometimes, and then there's horns and violins and stuff like that, so it gets kind of free jazzy sometimes too. It's really an unclassifiable kind of music.
Well, I like the sound. Definitely. Now, I noticed you mentioned the pandemic. So I've been asking everybody this question. How has the pandemic affected your guys' ability to create what you guys do?
Well, I was just happy Brian came up with the idea to do this stuff because before the pandemic, I was playing about every week and a half. I would do either a solo show or a quartet show or a trio show or play with one of my bands. And when it all came to a halt, that was quite a shock. And so when he said, "Hey, why don't we do some live streams?" I just jumped on the opportunity. I loved it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the reason why this started in the first place. Because, like, you know, most of my bands either broke up around that time or just, you know, are just on indefinite hiatus.
Yeah, we played in a band called New Sound and Numbers together, and we did a show right before the pandemic. And everything was starting to go again for that band. We were recording again and everything. And then the pandemic hit, and it all just came to a halt. So, yeah.
So what do you guys got coming up next? I know you got some shows coming up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got a show on the 25th with Vernon Thornsberry, a local character, and my girlfriend's son, my son's girlfriend, Gabrielle Daniels. We're doing a trio show, and Emily Ireland's also playing songs at that show. Nonviolence, a sitar guy, is playing at that show. And Organically Programmed, which is a young synth player named Oliver Domingo. It's his first show.
Cool.
He's built up quite a arsenal of synths, and he sent me some sound samples, and I was just blown away, and I was like, we gotta play a show.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah. When is that?
That's at Flickr. On the 25th, February
25th. At Flickr.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mark your calendar for that. Sure.
Yeah.
And you might
want to get tickets early because you know those shows usually sell out pretty quick.
Yeah, and vaccinated is required, and masked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget your mask.
Yeah.
I've got one on March 12th at the 40 Watt with a new project I've been playing with you mentioned Jim Willingham.
Yeah.
The new band called the Dim Watts. He's a longtime Athens musician, and I'm really stoked to be part of this new project.
I talked to him on the phone last night, and he was telling me that the new project he has with you is one of his favorite things that he's been into in a while. So he was really talking y'all up.
Yeah, I like Jim's stuff. Yeah, definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Any other things?
Yeah,
what else you guys got going?
I assume, like, the weather's been getting nice, so, like, maybe, like, in a couple of weeks we might do another one of these with the rotating cast of folks, wherever we can find a power supply, or just in my backyard, but...
Yeah.
Do
like a bunch of car batteries and line them up and like plug in.
Somebody has a generator, right?
One thing you were asking about the pandemic. I mean, I had a similar situation with Brian. Like projects I was in, all this time goes by and everything. I was playing some really good music, and really both singers, the same thing happened. Both singers like got real jobs in Atlanta, and it's like, oh well, all right. So me and a friend of mine started a podcast. If anybody's into Star Trek, it's called Star Trek Stuff. Star Trek Stuff. And what we do is we watch, review, and roast the worst Star Trek series ever, which is called Enterprise.
Nice.
And so
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's terrible. It has Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap. He's the
okay.
Like that, just picture that.
And I was into Star Trek years ago. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
How do people find that podcast?
Oh, that Star Trek Stuff is on every streaming platform. Like if we're on Spotify and Apple and Overcast and whatever you use.
Cool.
Google Podcasts. We're on all of it.
Yeah,
So.
I have to talk to you about that. How do we do that? We need to do that too, I think.
Oh yeah. So Tick Studios is asking. He's in Oregon.
Where can they
buy your music?
It's all streaming for free.
Yeah.
It's streaming for free at Backyard Jungle on Facebook, a Facebook group called Backyard Jungle.
Yeah.
Tick Studios. Where are you from in Oregon?
Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah, Eugene.
Myrtle Point.
Oh, awesome. He's an animator that has submitted a couple things to us. We played, and he real cool stuff. So he says, "Woo!"
You would be excited if you'd been there.
Yeah. That's a begrudging woo. It was all lowercase, you know.
The point's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Eugene is as well.
Yeah. Well, like that pandemic question, you know, a lot of times we ask a different artist, you know, and some artists are like, I wasn't able to do anything. You know, like the pandemic completely, not only because you know, whatever band they were in or whatever thing they were doing got shut down, but they just lost all creativity. You know, and then some artists are like, well, man, I was able to do all this, you know. So it's like there's a wide range of answers that
I did both.
Yeah.
I got like the stimulus money, and I used it to buy a lot of that stuff.
Nice.
But then I also had really no impetus to use it for like a solid year, and then like I came up with the, you know, outside live stream thing, so I could like play, and you know, and that was
and that kind of brought it to
and
sorry.
John, what's your friend's name who sent that?
Jacob Smith. He sent us a synthesizer. Yeah.
One of the synthesizers I was using today, he sent it to us because he liked our music, and like if he's watching, like, thank you so much. That was very kind of you, and like I hope you enjoyed the music that it made today.
Yeah. So you used it tonight?
Yeah.
Cool. What is it? What kind of synth is it?
It's like a modular synth. It's you know, it doesn't have keys. Like you have to plug it up to another synthesizer to run it, and but it has like 2 oscillators, and they're analog, but they're controlled digitally, so you can plug it into a digital.
Yeah.
But
that's awesome.
No, it's a great one. It's a great one, and I was very kind and generous of him. And,
no, I mean I understand. Like I love synths. I want to like screw around with one just to like play with it. We went to
Moog.
Is that the background you were using?
Yeah, we earlier in the show we're using that as a background.
That was so cool.
Like that was like 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. It was huge. I mean, I don't even know, like, because I don't. There it is, showing now. Like I don't even know how to play that. I'm looking at it like, what is all this? You know? We did sit down there and played a couple of them, but you know, I didn't really know what I was doing. So
we just made it look like we knew what we were doing.
Yeah. I mean, those keyboards play themselves. Like I went there a couple years ago, and just like the demo room where you could just screw around with all of them, and then you get the tour. And
we were like 10 minutes late for the tour.
Right.
We were 10 minutes earlier. We made the tour, but no, we missed it totally.
They still let you play around with the.
Yeah. So they were really cool about it. So.
Because you're talking about the gear and everything. I do want to say a big thank you to Jason Roach, who did something similar at the last minute. I was telling him about this and doing another one of these, and he said, "Man, you need to get a weird reverb pedal or something in there." And I was like, "Yeah,
that thing sounded great."
It really
it's and I was thinking, okay, well, it just kind of chewed in my brain all day, and I was like, well, pattern is if I just listen to that guy who is a phenomenal musician and
plays with Outer Sea.
Yeah, Outer Sea, wonderful band. Yes, definitely. He and I were in a band called Maximum Busy Muscle, which is still on Bandcamp. And I said, all right. So I texted him and I said, man, you got a pedal? So like really fast. That's why I was just slightly late getting here today. I ran by his house, grabbed that pedal, and he just showed it to me. He goes, yeah, I just built this one.
Oh,
here.
Wow.
So he had just made that one.
Like today?
I think he made it earlier this week or something.
Oh, nice! Wow.
Why don't you show him like the oscillator situation you have?
Oh yeah,
I took it half apart already.
That's a weird.
Hard. I mean, it's not hard to set up. We could do that. I don't know.
I'm saying play it just because it looks like an old transistor radio, but it's actually a synthesizer.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to point at it during the performance with the camera a little bit. So I think we got a little bit, but I didn't know what I was pointing at it.
Well, what that is a a noise. No, it's not a noise generator. It's a tone generator. It's like a test generator from 1953.
Wow.
And it has like a tube in it, like one power tube in it, and it can do sine wave or square wave, and it just has a big giant knob that goes zzz up.
Yeah.
And that's really it. And it'll go up past your ability to hear. Like there's settings where it'll just keep on going up and up.
Still feel it. Sometimes.
Well, dogs can hear it at some point. The dogs are feeling it, but so I run that into a line 6 FM4, which is like a filter modulator, and usually that's it. Like we've done our backyard jams with just that, and that's always been enough.
Yeah,
and then today I was like, I'm gonna look into grabbing that pedal, and Roach had one. So
that's so cool.
Thank you to Jason Roach and Outer Sea again for that.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys have an amazing sound. I mean, and I was shocked at like how many different instruments you guys are playing.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, when I was in like the 5th grade, I took trumpet lessons. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, you didn't see me playing the trumpet lately, have you? So I'm thinking, man, saxophone and different ones, and clarinet, and then you got the horn section, and then we got the keyboards, and you got the mouth organ thing, whatever that's called.
Melodica.
The melodica.
Yeah.
They were asking about that in the chat, like what that is.
Oh yeah, it's a melodica. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a good melodica player in reggae, Augustus Pablo.
He's the master of the melodica.
Yeah.
It's, Augustus Pablo's.
What a great name.
Yeah.
Augustus Pablo.
It is epic as fuck.
Music.
Will do.
So
I was thinking, also,
you hit one pitch, and I remember when I was in the Navy,
they were working on some science experiment, inventing a non-lethal weapon.
It was the diarrhea gun. And when you hit a certain tone, it would make everybody on the other side of that have compulsive,
diarrhea.
Oh, a brown note.
Yeah.
Brown note, yeah.
South Park episode.
And they used to make an announcement.
Get ready. We're going to have a brown out.
All of ours out before the show.
Yeah.
In this mildly terrifying bathroom behind us.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Don't turn off the light.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys being with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
We're gonna play another video, and then we can come right back in a little bit. But definitely stick around.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right.
Meantime, enjoy the show.
All right. So coming up next, we got some Martin. This is called Silver Threads and Gold Needle.
Take it away. All right. Cool. Yeah, we have one more vote.
Sensation. Everyone accesses all the moves, wired to the grooves, and they beat that droid to death. A moment here and then it's gone. Some parts remain and carry on. Rebuilt, refurbished, always wrong, but it keeps the body moving. Cast asunder, tossed aside, mutant thunder now applied. The way back home is gone. They
by helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Eileen Barmack.
So we got Martin.
I don't have time for this.
Timeouts.
Just here to listen, so let your truth be heard. Break out of this prison, touch your fears and let them burn. I'm falling apart, I know you are too, so sound the alarm, 'cause it's not too late for you. We're down to the wire, the end is closing in. The time is running out, you know you gotta let me in. I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in. I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in. Why are you still hiding? Come on and take off that disguise. Are you scared of what I'll find? Is the truth or is there lies? My beating heart speeds up in pace. There's no fire without a spark. You can't leave without a trace. We're down to the wire. The end is closing in. The time is running out. You know you gotta let me in. I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in. I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in. I'm calling you. Won't you please let me in? I'm calling you. Won't you please let me in? I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in. I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in. I'm trying to save you from yourself, but I'm struggling, 'cause you locked all of your doors, so come on and let me in.
All right, there we go.
All right, we're back. All right.
So that was the Timeouts. Let me in.
Are
They're
they from Nottingham, England?
Yeah, they're from Nottingham, England. They're another one of those bands on the Grunge Pop Records.
I wonder if they lived near Robin Hood. You know, wasn't he from Nottingham too?
Yeah, I'm sure they heard that before. So they're I think this is their first release, their first single that they put out. They're currently recording a debut album.
Let me in.
We've got that coming out. I think that was at the Electric Bear Studios in England. So they're gonna going to be coming out soon, I think, with something new. And that what you saw there, the Let Me In, that was filmed at one of England's DIY spaces. It's called the JT Soar. So if we ever make it out there, we're going to have to be sure to make it out to the JT Soar. That looks cool.
Now, I just heard the helicopter land.
Oh, yeah, are they here?
With Plutonian Burrito. They're coming into the studio as we speak. Hey, guys, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
take
had
your
them
jacket
here.
off, relax.
We had him here last week for an interview, and we got only to see the first part of the interview. So they're back here again this week. Going to finish the interview off. All right. So it looks like we're ready. Let's go ahead and go to that. All right.
Plutonian Burrito.
Oh, we got that. Oh, I forgot we had a segue there. Forgot. I meant to have this stuff.
Yeah, it's all right. And now continue from last week. You see, I did the little P and big.
Yeah.
Where's the weird stuff?
Yeah, that's
now,
cool.
For our friends around the world, what is your sound?
Yeah,
what's your genre of music? What's your sound?
That's a
what do
big
you guys
question.
call it?
So I don't know. I think by not defining it frees us up to we're looking for our sound, and it's the activity of us looking for our sound at any given moment. And,
Yeah.
But I guess, yeah.
And there's elements like I was talking with him about this the other day. It's like, a lot of what I call experimental artists or noise artists, they're using elements from so many other different influences, but yet it's got that thing like what you're talking about that is not really quite definable because it's the interaction between the artists sometimes or the instruments or the whatever that causes the art. It's hard to say, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys have coming up? In the pipeline? Do you have anything that you're getting ready to release? Where's your next shows at?
So
we're on tour. We've got this is Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Where are you on Thursdays?
Don't say any dates.
Well, I guess it's out of the bag. We're pre-recording this interview ahead of time.
It's Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, it's Thursday though.
Cut to Liberace.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Thursday, right?
Right.
What? I can't hear you on the microphone.
Yeah. So Thursday, what am I doing? Okay.
So let's say, so nobody's gonna see that because so tomorrow they're gonna be in Greensboro, North Carolina, and then after that, where are you gonna go?
Yeah, where do you go after Greensboro?
Salem.
Yeah, Winston-Salem, and then Pittsburgh. And
Okay.
Yep.
Rochester.
Yep.
Are you hearing this? Rochester after that.
So Pittsburgh, Rochester, Winston-Salem. If you're in those areas, be on the lookout for Plutonian Burrito. Look in your local paper or whatever. Are you playing house shows or venues?
A variety of venues and community art spaces.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Now, if somebody wants to, buy some of your music, find some of your stuff, listen to it, share it with people, where do they find it at?
MySpace? No, just kidding. We were just talking about that. We need to be more visible in the internoid.
Yeah.
Right now we've got like our Plutonian Burrito Facebook.
Did I say it wrong?
And a Bandcamp page. Here, you finish.
But yeah, for now, through live performances, we offer a variety of a whole bunch of recordings. Some of them with various guests from. One thing we like to do when we go out and play is invite local improvisers that may be interested to sit in, and sometimes we've had spontaneous people, people, and and so anyways, I document every single improv.
Cool.
Because it's fun, and so we offer these on sale, and I make these one-of-a-kind hand puppets for each of these, and so it's like a mystery batch. So I have that available with me, and then we also have a studio recording. The first part I have available with me on this trip. It's on cassette tape that we'll be offering. It's really a really good recording at Stonewall Studios just outside of Pensacola. Sean Peterson recording. He really did a great job in interpreting how to capture our sound, and I'm really happy with that. And that was like 2 weeks after Hurricane Michael hit. I thought the session was just going to be out, and Charles was like making plans, and it was like, awesome, it's on.
Yeah.
I was so dirty and everything at the time. I had, I was surprised I had somewhere to live still, but it was great. And so anyways, we'll have from that moment in time is documented in that recording session. Cool. And so we have the cassette release. There's also a whole nother set of stuff that's recorded that we're going to release on vinyl in the future.
Cool.
Hopefully not too distant. And but those are some plans.
I think I have to look on the Joker Gallery Bandcamp. I think we have a recording of you guys too on there. From a past show you played here.
Yeah.
So if you know, that's jokergallery.bandcamp.com. So
I think that's one of the puppets available too.
Oh yeah.
There's some videos on YouTube that are pretty good, like representative clips. There might even be a whole show. Just YouTube Plutonian.
Yeah. Okay.
Not Plutonium.
Yeah,
Burrito.
just different people capturing you guys' live shows. So you're out there. I've seen a lot, So
now, I've been asking all of our artists that have, come by the gallery or even at the Caledonia and some of the other events we've been at, right? Has this, pandemic, the pandemic 20s, has that affected your art in any way? And if so, how?
Yeah, you tackle it one at a time.
Okay, well, for me, it was kind of weird. Like, so I always work on stuff for shows all the time, and so all of a sudden everything dried up. And so at first, though, I was like, cool, then I could maybe focus on something bigger that takes a lot of time, like another movie or something. I can go deep into some weird idea that may or may not be fruitful, but I have the time now, and in my work shut down for about a month, and so I did have the time, and then I focused on that, but then I started going crazy after a couple months. I was like, I gotta do a show. Which is kind of selfish and stuff, but it's the one thing I look forward to. I didn't mind how much I was working, how much I wasn't interested in what I was doing. And, and all I do is work for stuff to do for shows.
Yeah.
And, my dog, that's it. And I'm happy with that shit. And so I couldn't do anything with that other part. So I just dug deeper. And I don't know, and then I always had I do this thing, I call it the clandestine mission, and it's supposed to be clandestine, but it has this, treated like a Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying. That's the funny part, And so that means is I go around places of Panama City that have been still fucked up from Hurricane Michael that nobody fixes yet, and I dress up in my egg tooth costume and I do like a 1 minute noise show and then get out of there before the cops come.
Yeah.
And I've been visited by the cops once, and it was
really,
and it was pretty funny. Like I had a couple people with me on this one, and it was a really heavy piece. Like it was inside this like fucked up mall. And the reverberation and everything was beautiful, and it sounded like a Claude Debussy piece. And then the cops show up as soon as we got done, and it was like they were kind of cool about it. They said, "Oh, we looked like there were space aliens in here." Fucking hologram egg thing on,
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Like I tackled a project like that one time because you know I go by Mr. Blank, so I called it Blank Spaces. And I would do like, you know, under a bridge or in a burnt down building or in some, you know, like deserted place, you know, and it was like each place has its own sound that just you can play with when you're, you know,
and place as audience as well. You're speaking to the environment, and I really like the approach like that. Kind of is how I feel about performance in a sense. Is like the people. I feel them there, but I'm really kind of like trying to vibe on the place.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm successful at that or not. It's not up for me to decide. But that's what I'm going for. Right.
So Charles.
Yeah. What about you, Charles?
I think I'm about to sneeze. What was the question?
So you know, we're right in the middle of this pandemic 20s. You know, we've been asking all the artists. You know, how has the pandemic affected your art?
Well, as a group, I mean, we haven't
either both.
Yeah, because we haven't toured. We haven't toured since BC. You know, before
COVID. Yeah,
and so this is great. It hadn't really, just generally creatively, work-wise, gig-wise, whatever. Because I freelance, you know, as a drummer, and well, you know, just a lot of time spent collecting unemployment and you know, just
nobody doing anything.
I have not felt creative in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So I relish the opportunity to play improvised music. So
and that's like, you know, we've gotten all different kinds of artists talking about this, you know, and everybody has different ways that they're seeing, you know, like some people are more creative because they're like, oh, I've got time now, I can do stuff. And then the other people are like, I was dead. I had no creativity. I couldn't think of anything to do. It just didn't come to me. But now, you know, afterwards, now they're getting back out again. And I noticed it's a lot, the people who, you know, there's some artists who super thrive from being in front of an audience. Like, and I know you guys are much like that because I'm like that too. It's like you having that, you know, play with the audience and having, you know, you're not just doing it by yourself all the time.
I hate playing shows with 1-2 people. You know, they're, you know, I don't hate it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't take me literally. You know, I'm driving for 8
one
hours.
time.
You guys just came from where last night? Where were you last night?
What was that?
Where were you last night?
In bed.
No, New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you drove from New Orleans to Georgia just to be here today.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Long drive, yeah.
Right.
It was nice, you know, went fast. We talk a lot. Like I was saying earlier, you know, we have this camaraderie when we travel, and it's just being off each other, and we do that when we play too. So
that's right. Yeah, that's why
Thursday, folks.
I was saying at the beginning of this when we first started, we got to bring that back up because I wanted to say exactly that. You were talking about, you know, you guys driving in the car and the conversation you have, and it makes it interesting, you know, to be on the road with each other. But I was going to say, I noticed that in how you guys play music, you know. And I mean, you just said that, but
good
like
observation.
I mean, you know, and that's the improv nature of what you're doing.
It is,
and you know, being able, not everybody can do that. Not everybody can improv the way you guys do, and
it's kind of cool because I mean, we both are into also into composing.
Yeah,
and we kind of do that. We genre hop a lot as a duo, and we get to travel.
Yeah.
In that sense.
And you're both, you know, into jazz. You're both.
I'm more into jazz.
Yeah.
I grew up with that, and I play it, and you know.
Yeah.
Kind of a horror.
I feel like the jazz side of you guys both kind of shows through in what you do. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Definitely. Maybe kind of you know, when I first heard you guys too, I thought about cartoons, like just, you know, the way. I don't know what you're going to be playing today. I mean, maybe you could talk about that a little bit. But the instruments that you've played and created and built to do shows with, like are out of this world, and you're using things, you know, like let's say a little door stopper that goes, you know, or meat grinders that squeak and you hear the gears crunching, you know, and that's what makes up your sound. But it has a jazzy feel to it, but it also has this like cartoony feel to it too.
Cartoony, but also, you know, we both like horror flicks.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of sound effects that come through could easily be found in literally, because they you know, he uses a bow on a bicycle wheel that spins sometimes when he has that instrument, but not on this tour. You don't have that, right?
No.
With the Darth Vader cake pan at the top of it.
Yeah.
So like that's an old technique for horror soundtracks.
Oh,
They
really?
do
Okay.
that. Yeah, they do. And they do still probably.
Cool.
Bow the bicycle.
And
spokes.
what's that called? The sound. What do they call that when they're in movies? The making the different sounds of. Foley, yeah. So you have aspects of that, you know, in what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's really cool, yeah.
And Red Foley is a really good country artist. Look him up, folks.
Okay. So talk about where you're going to be playing.
So for this one, a lot of the ideas that I've been developing during the pandemic and stuff, I've been exploring a lot of RF interference and stuff through the pickups and also in AM radios, and so it's visually appealing and it's a lot of fun. It's like a new language, sort of. But then I'm also going to be using some smaller type of homemade instruments that aren't powered by contact mics, but using a prepared guitar as a source, and then having a regular guitar on hand to make the juxtapositions. And,
cool.
Juxtapositions.
Yeah, juxtapositions.
Juxtapositions. Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see you guys play. And I'm not sure if we're going to play this interview before you guys play or after you guys play, but we're going to look forward to that.
But either way, thank you so much for joining us right here at Joker TV.
Yep.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, take it away.
That's a wrap.
Thank you.
Are we clear, Toby?
Sure.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's Mary Crowder.
I want my Joker TV tonight at 6:30.
That's somebody that works
All right,
for Rick.
welcome back.
Oh, we got the wrong
All right,
cameras.
so some cameras way off into La La Land.
We can see you, Rick.
Eileen, could you fix that? All right, here we go.
Oh, there's me.
Bear with her.
Yeah, Arlene,
first time she's on
our
camera,
intern,
so
you know, she's still trying to get.
She's
some
doing the
things
best
right,
she can.
Yeah, or there.
She's a little smooth brain, but that's okay.
Smooth brain.
So man, we've been having an awesome show tonight.
Yeah. We're finally at the end of it.
Yes.
Another 2-hour show. That was. I didn't realize.
Yeah. We said it was going to be an hour, but
yeah.
You know, we had some surprise guests.
We're getting a lot more. Yeah, we're going to bring our guest in a second here, but we get a lot more submissions lately. So, you know, to get to them all, we have to like maybe extend the show out a little bit more.
Oh, should I be unmuting that?
I don't know. Maybe. T-Shot, are you bringing them in? Yeah, he's messing with it. Well, I tell you what. While we're trying to get that ready, I'm gonna here at the show, end of the show, we kind of talk about what's going on in Athens this coming up week. So I wanted to mention a couple things. First of all, next week we're gonna have. Next week They're now hearing an echo.
They're now
mute it.
Now mute it.
Yeah, there you go. Turn that one up. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Turn that one up. Okay, cool.
So next week on the show, we're going to have
Convict Julie.
I don't know if you guys know Convict Julie, but
she's awesome.
She's here in town. So,
and a good person, a really good person.
Yeah, an awesome activist.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she's putting out.
And she's on the cover of the flagpole.
Yeah, she's on the cover of the flagpole. So I was checking it out, and they were talking about her upcoming release is going to be this like visual album. I think that's kind of the way they're saying it. So anyway, she's going to come on the show next week and talk about that. So that's something to look forward next week. And then also, if you're in the Athens area, if you're a songwriter and you have written something this last year and released it, published it, then you can qualify as a nominee for the Vic Chestnut Songwriter of the Year Award. So I wanted to make the announcement about that. They're accepting nominations right now. And you can go to the VicChestnutAward.com and vote there. So.
Let's see. There's a couple shows. The really free market.
If you've lived here in Athens for a long time, you know about the really free market. But if not, there's a park over on Reese Street where it meets Pope Park. It's Pope Park. And right there on the corner is like a basketball kind of little place and picnic tables and stuff like that. And they have a sort of like a yard sale, flea market kind of thing where everything's free. So you can bring stuff to give away for free, or you can go and get free stuff at the really free market.
Hence the reason they call it the free market.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyways, okay, we got you zoomed in a little bit. I think he's going to adjust it.
No.
Sorry, I have a technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh yeah, turn that TV
on. Yeah, well, how do you shrink this thing?
I don't know.
Eileen, do you know how to work this thing?
So, let's see, on Friday, February 11th, Brewing Company,
at the Southern
Rapid
Brewing
Channel,
Company,
Murdered the Mood, and
Sidian.
They're playing. That's going to be a $10 show. So go check that out. I just figure I'll just keep telling you about shows. Trying to fix the camera.
Well, John, you're out on camera, and you got the most important show.
Yeah. Well, the 25th at Flickr.
Yep.
But I also want to mention I run a record label called Cloud Recordings, and we have a website, Cloud Recordings, and also a Bandcamp. And the band that we played together, New Sound and Numbers, is on that label. Has 2 albums, one on CD and one on LP, and all that stuff is on Spotify too. And then the band that Adam plays with, Jim Willingham and the Jim Watts, I played with Jim Willingham in a thing called Old Smoky, and we've got 2 things on Bandcamp, 1 LP, which is one copy away from being out of print, and then all our stuff's on Spotify and YouTube and everything as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Jim Watt show is going to be at the 40 Watt on March 12th.
All right.
And it's going to be with the Guildstones and Jim Wilson.
Oh, Jim Wilson's great.
And I think Los Cantares.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
So it's going to be kind of the Jim Wilson extravaganza, and I'm really stoked about that.
Yeah. There was someone joked with me years ago. They're like, "Who plays in more bands in town, you or Jim Wilson?" It's a neck and neck race.
Yeah, I was talking about who was going to be on the show, and I was telling them about how many different bands you're in, how many different projects you've been on. Like I was looking at your Wikipedia, and it's just a long list.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. Long history of accomplishments.
Oh, thank you.
Now, was this the one you were going to be talking about all the other announcements, or?
I just gave all the announcements.
That was it?
Yeah.
You ran through the whole list?
Yeah, while you were filming with the camera.
Well, hey, thanks, I know.
Come on.
So, I don't know. Is there anything else we forgot to mention?
I don't know. What do we got now next week?
We Convict Julie
next week.
And also episode 2 of Ick and Glib.
That's right. Yep. Second part of the mini-series. I think that's going to be 5 weeks that we're doing that. So tune in next week for that.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, Joker.
Yeah, thanks, Joker. Thank you so much for being on the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.